Because of my tiny room, this would be known as a black man's anime collection. All this right here. Yeah, wait. And that's not forgetting all of this. And apparently, throughout the course of this video, I have to show you every single one of these things. This is gonna be fun. Yo, what's up guys, TheInsaneGamefreak here. A lot of you guys have been asking me this for a year, and it's pretty much to show my anime collection. Now mind you, I think I've shown my anime collection once, and that was actually a year on the 23rd, which I found ironic because that one is Sonic's birthday, so I know either a video about his birthday would be out on that day, or this, or maybe both, depending on how I'm pretty sure the Sonic birthday one will be on there, but I'm pretty sure the other one won't, mainly due to the fact that this is going to take way too fucking long to edit and record. I'm not even expecting this to be a fucking short video. But the first thing I want to say before I go through this, my two inspirations for this big ass collection you see is Right On My Over Eric and Beat Up the motherfucking Anime Master. Beat Up was the inspiration actually to make a collection, essentially. Because when I first found his channel, the first videos I ran across on his channel were his collection video. And that was the first collection video I had saw. And it looked huge, it looked fucking awesome, and it was something I aspired to have. So I was like, yeah, I want to get a collection like that and get a cool collection like him. That was the first inspiration. The second inspiration came from Right On because of the whole sustaining industry stuff. And it was like, well, buying anime every month, build my collection. I'm seeing a double win here, you know, supporting the industry. I said, fuck it, let's go in. And that is the reason all of this has transpired. I'm pretty sure at this point I've spent probably over $1,000. I mean, the One Piece collections in themselves are almost 500. Probably 500 actually, or more. So, pretty sure all of this is probably over $1,000. And the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to replace some of this. And let me shut this fucking laptop before fucking Yahoo Messenger starts really pissing me off. So anyways, with all that being said, let's get into the collection. If this is a long video, I've warned you at the beginning. And you should be able to see the time limit since you're watching this on YouTube. So, that was your warning. Now, let's go in. So I decided to start this with probably the older things in my collection. Now, obviously, this is going to be in chronological order, but these are the two things I remember getting the first of. I remember getting Kenichi. Kenichi was one of the first DVD box sets I bought. This and One Piece. This was literally either the first or second DVD box set I bought. And obviously, because I like this so much, I have this, and this. And mind you, if you had to ask me what my favorite cover is this cover. Which is really funny to me because he never wears this outfit in the anime, and this is why it pisses me off. And plus, the ending of this is really good, and the manga is really good for anyone who was interested. Because as you guys know, I used to do the manga reviews for this. It's a really good fucking series, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get a new one. I mean, I would say, honestly, these are probably about, I know the first one's about a year or 2 years old. These original box sets are really old. I'd say 2 years old. I know they have the double ones now, so I might have to end up getting those later. Not now, but later. And I'm definitely keeping these. So, as you can tell, the first one's kind of fucked up because the little paint thing is scraped off the bottom, and this won't shut completely. But the discs and everything are in good order. So, yeah, Kenichi, one of my first collection series, and it's a damn good series in that. So, there's Kenichi. Now, you know, obviously, if I'm gonna do old stuff, I gotta bring out what I got first. The box sets. This came out, all of season 1 of One Piece came out in the course of, I believe, to be 2 years. This is all from 2007 to 2008, and you can tell because It kind of looks raggedy, and I'm probably going to buy the collection that comes out in July. I haven't pre-ordered it yet because I've been debating it, because I was like, do I really want to spend money on something I already own? And then you look at these and you go, maybe. Plus, that'd be kind of cool to have a collector's kind of situation where I have all the forms of Funimation's releases for One Piece. Now, mind you, if the next one they come out with is like 50 episodes, I'm definitely getting that too. But for right now, these aren't in the best shape, mainly because Funimation has like these kind of shitty packaging that doesn't really survive unless you know, have your shit in really good condition. But yeah, this is the all the first season. Season 1 first voyage, Season 1 second voyage, Season 1 third voyage, and Season 1 fourth voyage, which is all the first 53 episodes, which is also includes, I believe, does this include the filler? Or does the filler start on Season 2? The filler might start on Season 2, I have not checked. No? Yeah, I think it starts on Season 2, which might as well show you that, guys, too. The Season 2, for anyone who wants to know, collecting these, is the biggest out of the 3 seasons, because this is fucking 7 fucking box sets. And I believe, the filler, the Appease Dragon filler is in the beginning of Season 2. But yeah, that's Season 2, first voyage, second voyage, third voyage, fourth voyage. Which one is the one with... Actually, this is probably one of my favorites because of awesome reasons. Probably has something to do with Ace, because I'm very biased. Fourth voyage... No, it's not my bad. Fifth voyage, my bad. Fifth voyage. Sixth voyage. I actually like this one too. I'm not really a fan of the characters on here, but I like the art. The art looks really good. And then seventh voyage, which actually has a kind of a fucked up watermark inside one of these discs because I spilled water on it, I think the day I got it. So it's called wrinkly and shit, which probably means I'm more likely gonna get, you know, the collections. But yeah, the only thing I'm not liking about the collections is I kind of wish they put more, because essentially the collections have exactly what the original has. To me, that's kind of bullshit. Go ahead and show this. I do have the movie, the first Funimation release of One Piece. Hell, it still even has the limited adventure thing in here. And the disc itself is in okay condition. There's some smudges, but the DVD is fine. That was the first time we got a hint of the One Piece voice actors, and it came out pretty well. From what I hear right now, Funimation's in the process of trying to get more movies. I heard on the One Piece podcast, apparently France just got all 10 movies, which I think is not fair, because we're Americans, we should get things first. No, nothing against the French, I'm just being stupid. Anyways, so Season 3, where we got the changing of colors, and we got Season 3, first voyage, Season 3, second voyage. I actually really like this cover. Third voyage, I like this cover too. It seems like the covers got really good in Season 3. Really good. That's fourth voyage, and fifth voyage, which doesn't even have all the filler on it because we're working on the licensing right now. And actually, that brings up a question. I wonder what's going to happen next week, considering next Saturday they have released literally every dubbed episode they have of One Piece. So next week on One Piece Official, I'm wondering if they're going to release the if they're going to release 206 just subbed. And if there is a dub version, I'm going to be really pissed, because I'm going to be like, really? I'll be like, really? You didn't put it on the box set, but you actually have dubbed the episode? Like, that would just make me even madder. But yeah, that's all Season 3 in terms of Funimation releases. And that means Season 4 is going to start off on a filler. I hate when that shit happens, but then again, Season 2 starts off that way with the whole Appease stuff. The Appease Eric Dragon shit, so yeah. But that's all the One Piece DVDs, which I believe is like 7 plus 4 plus 5, 16. That's 16 DVDs. And it's surprising that it took 16 to get to 200. 205. So, pretty good. Alright, next up. Recently just bought this. Well, I say recently because of this year, but yeah, Summer Wars. I actually watched this in Blu-ray. I think this is actually the first Blu-ray movie I've watched. And I find even funnier this in anime. It's actually really good. For people who have not seen Summer Wars, it's actually a really good movie. I meant to review this, and I may still. It just depends. I'm debating it. It seems kind of out of place now. You probably remember this from a while back. Still own these, the Afro Samurai collection, the first one, and then the movie. Yeah, Afro Samurai and then Afro Samurai Resurrection. Both of these are really good. I think I probably like the original more than I like the movie. The movie's fine, but I prefer the original to the movie. Air Gear, complete collection. As I said in the review on my Game Man channel, it's a mad series. I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna watch this again. I'm just being dead fucking serious with you. I really doubt I'm going to watch this again. To me, this was not a great fucking series. It was okay. I feel like, I don't know, I think Right Arm and someone else suggested this to me, and I didn't get into it. The characters and the story and the skating, it didn't really appeal to me. Next up, we have Netama Daikon Brothers. This is actually still a really good show, even though there's a lot of pop culture references in Japan that you wouldn't have gotten. Like, only people in Japan and understood the politics and all the jokes back then, these jokes make sense. But it's still a really good show. I like the fact that it was dubbed, and it is pretty enjoyable to watch. I still play some of these soundtracks on my fucking iPod. That's how good the music was to me personally. So yeah, the dub is awesome to me, but that's just me. Oh wow, actually there is a fucking, I didn't know there was a goddamn commentary on here. I might have to watch the commentary. This is me. Random shit in the anime overviews. When They Cry. Higurashi Naka Korini. This is actually kind of depressing because I just found out that they're not gonna dub the second ones because this didn't sell well. Which, then again, this is originally a Geneon release. Which makes a lot of sense. But it's still a damn shame to me personally that they're not gonna, dub it. They're not gonna dub the second, third seasons. Because me personally, if they want to stop at the third season, that's fine. Because technically, the first and second, third season all correlate within the storyline. But the fourth season is out of place, and I think there's a fifth season coming out too. But it's still a good series. I haven't rewatched this fully in dub. Mainly just because you gotta be in the right mindset to rewatch this in any level. So rewatching this as a dub isn't really so much of an issue as rewatching it, period. My favorite shoujo. My motherfucking favorite shoujo. Anzo Makadayo. ADV release. Fucking win. Fucking win. If you're a girl and you're just getting into anime, this is a perfect way to start. And if you're a guy who's looking into a shoujo to get started with, this beats the shit out of Lucky Star. Because at least in this one, they don't talk about fucking eating food for 10 goddamn minutes. All that needs to be said. Another one thing I will say about this I do hate. Pancake stacking. Why is this even here? You couldn't have just, and it's funny because now this makes me want to go get the thin pack. And if you don't know, the thin pack is the one that has the flips, which is better to me. I hate the fucking pancake style. Fuck the pancake style. Full of win. Full of fucking win. Full of motherfucking win with a side of win. I don't even know how. It has so much win in it. I don't even know how to express it. But it's just full of fucking win. And Sasuke, Starfire. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. To me, one of the few mecha animes I like, because I don't like Code Geass, I don't like Gundam and all that other shit. One of the few mechas I like, full of fucking win. This is really fucking old. I'm not gonna lie, this is really, oh my god, this is really, really old. This is really old, and honestly, not that much to it. It's essentially the first Bleach movie that I don't care about, and yeah, it's fuck it. I don't have as much to say about it because essentially it's the first Bleach movie, and considering how much I don't care about Bleach anymore, I really only have this because I didn't know what to do with it. If anyone wants this, let me know, and if you have something we can trade for it, just let me know in a PM because I really don't care about keeping this. honestly. I mean, I didn't even like the movie that much. The movie was kind of boring to me. The second movie is better, but the second movie is still boring too. Boobies for the motherfucking win, but I still enjoyed the shit out of this dub. This is probably the beginning of the animes where I watched the Japanese first, and then I watched the English dub later. This and Korewa Zombie Desukai will both be like that. But this actually has a really good dub. I enjoyed all of this, ironically. I've been very tempted to rewatch this multiple times. The only reason why I don't is because I have other things I should have watched. Like at the time I was watching this was me rewatching, getting into Yu Yu Hakusho. I think it was on the second box set, and I was like, I want to watch this, and I really did. And I don't think there's a commentary on here. No, there wasn't a commentary on here, and I was actually kind of pissed there wasn't a commentary on here because I would totally loved to hear a commentary. I kind of wish Funimation hadn't played it up as much as Ikitosen. Because literally, this box set makes you believe that this series is just as crazy as Ikitosen. And this series don't even touch Ikitosen because this series is so much better in my opinion. I'm hoping Funimation gets a license to the second season or announces it. Because they haven't announced shit about it yet, and it's kind of irking me. Because I want to see the second season for a few reasons. But at the same time, I don't. Because there are certain points in the second season I really hate. Like what they fucking ended up spoiling something in the manga. Like anime fans and manga fans would have been pissed off at that what they did to the second season. And I'll mention that when they dub it and I review it. But it's a big fucking issue. Otherwise, great series. Now obviously, for an anime collection, I gotta have my obligatory Pokemon stuff. Because as much as we don't want to admit it, Pokemon is a motherfucking anime. And I'm gonna start with probably one of the best newer movies. Probably the best newest movie. And that's Lucario Mystery Mew. This, by far, is the best newer movie. This beats out everything in Diamond and Pearl. And we haven't seen Best Wishes movie, so I can't make that comparison. But everything in Diamond and Pearl. Every fucking thing. Because this is the 8th movie. This beats the Menifee stuff, the Darkrai stuff, the Shaman Palkia stuff, and Nerikir stuff. This movie is my favorite. That's why I got the special edition, collector's edition. And I think I still have the card in here. Yeah. I actually still have that fucking Mew card in here. The Mew card is still in this packaging. I just never took it out. And I'm probably not going to because eventually this will become very rare. And actually, if anyone wants to buy this from me, let me know. Because I still have it. It's still in the motherfucking packaging. It's no bins and nothing in it. It's been in the case. It also has the stupid ass special that I'm not a fan of, which is the Pokemon Masters. What is this? Masters of Mirage Pokemon, which to me was a really dumb fucking special, which is one of the few specials that actually and it's funny because it's the 10th anniversary special, and it's so bad. The only thing about the 10th anniversary special that made me give a damn was the fact that they brought back Misty. That was it, because the special itself is really shitty. To me personally, like they try to bring Mewtwo into a special. I understand. I mean, luckily they knew that you could cater to the fans by bringing Mewtwo, but still, it's not a good fucking special. That's just my goddamn opinion. Go ahead and mention these: the Darkrai movie and the Celebi movie. This was probably one of the bigger mindfucks in terms of movies. This had a ridiculous ass mindfuck to me, because I mean, if you haven't seen the 4th movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But let's just say, we found out something about the new character that relates into the canon of the series, and I was like, holy fuck. To me, this has one of the biggest... Actually, I think this is the biggest mindfuck in the Pokemon movies. Yeah, it is. It's the biggest mindfuck. Which, saying a lot. Well, it isn't really saying a lot for a series that really isn't known for mindfucks or anything deep. Darkrai movie was meh. Okay. And finally, I believe to end off the movie stuff, I believe this is the last of the Pokemon movie stuff, is the original 3. Now, mind you, I bought a lot of these when Soul Silver was coming out and I was recovering from hype, so this is the first movie. I don't think there's a card in here. I believe there was some type of thing that is no longer in here because I took it out, but first movie, a lot of people think this is their favorite. This is not my fucking favorite. This is like my second favorite. This is actually probably it's not even that high on my list purely because of the stupid thing at the end of this movie, which I'm not gonna spoil. But if you haven't seen Pokemon first movie, what the fuck is wrong with you? But let's just say The dumbass thing at the end of this movie was really fucking stupid to me. Stupid because it made the movie pointless. And that's why I hate this fucking movie. I hate this movie so much. This is my favorite. This is my favorite movie. Pokemon 2000 made Silver version look like a beast, and I was so fucking jazzed about it. I'm trying to see if there was something here. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's something here. There's like, which is funny because I got this movie like a few months ago. I got this before when Pokemon Soul Silver came out. So I got this a year ago. It actually still comes with stuff. This little thing, I have no idea what this is. And then it actually comes with a card, and the card is just a random ass Pikachu card. It's still in good condition because I never take it out of the box. Once again, if you want to buy the Pikachu card, let me know. I'm not gonna. I mean, for anyone who wants to know, I collected the cards, but I never actually battled with them because for Pokemon it just seemed weird. And then finally we got the third movie. This third movie, to me, was probably my second favorite. And one of the reasons why is because of the trippy ass ending music it has, which is that song in the credits that plays To Know the Unknown. And for whatever reason, this also comes with a card. An unknown card, which makes sense. And then the little flippy thing. I actually will say I like the Pikachu special the most in the third movie. I think the third movie has probably one of the cooler of the Pikachu specials because the second movie's was good and the first movie was alright. But I think the third one was really one of my favorites. I don't know why. I think it's because I just like the Pichu brothers. And then I like the fact that they come back in later. I believe they come back in Pokemon Heroes, but still, it's still a pretty cool movie. I can never pronounce his name fully. Mahabaraho. This Mahabaraho. Yeah, Mahabaraho. This was the first harem I watched. And I watched it in the course of, I believe, 2 or 3 days. This is a pretty decent harem. The only thing about this harem that I don't give this harem a lot of credit for is because it was either the English dub or just the character really pissed me off. I would say the character probably. Yuna is really fucking annoying in here. The main chick. And Reiko's a little annoying. My favorite is obviously this chick. Surprisingly, this is probably the most nudity I've seen her in. I believe there's one episode in like the latter half of the series. But it was still a pretty good harem and I enjoyed it. And it always have a special place in my heart just because it is the first harem I did watch, I believe. Yeah, it's the first harem. I watched this before I watched Sekirei. For people who don't know, when I first tried to buy this was really hard to find. This is also really one of the first boxes I own. And this one's probably in the best condition, ironically. But it's a pretty good series. I enjoyed it for the most part. Honestly, that was a really random way to start off this point. Alright, I think this might be bootleg, ironically. There's something in my mind that's making me think this is bootleg. I think it might be bootleg, and if it's not, it's not. But I'm probably going to replace this because of a lot. For one, the casing is really shitty in here, and there's a random scratch across the barcode, which leads me to believe that there's something totally wrong. The DVDs play fine, mind you, for anyone who wants to know, but this is the first season. I need to get the second season, or rebuy the first season for one, and then get the second season. This was awesome. Meta B was a gangster. Icky kind of confused me in terms of gender at some points, but yeah, good show, old school shows. If you didn't watch this when you were younger, you should totally pick it up now because it's still full of fucking win. Okay, and finally, Sengoku Basara Season 1. Hopefully Season 2 comes out because I still haven't seen it yet. Season 1 was actually fairly good. I enjoyed this. Johnny Young Bosch plays Yukimura, and I thought he did a pretty good job. I should know the other characters, ironically. I know the voices, I just don't know the voice actors, which is kind of rude. There's like this little fucking, what is it? It's like a stupid bonus, some chibi shit, and it's really, really stupid, and it's also in subtitles, which really annoys you. It annoys me personally because you're going from a dub, and then one of the special features that is more of an extension of the anime is in sub. It's like, what the fuck? Why is it like that? But all in all, this was actually really enjoyable. I enjoyed most of the characters. It was a pretty good series. And I believe that is everything that is in these things back here. So I'm going to stop the video and then restart when I get all the shit that's on here. And I'm already at 20-some minutes. So I'm afraid to see where the rest of this is going to go. But yeah, jump cut in a sec. And that is what it looks like after I take all the DVD anime stuff off. Now we get into part 2. Which is funny because it'll be the same video. Because I have unlimited time and time. It's like 12 o'clock and I'm kind of out of it from the first half, so I apologize if this half is like, nah. Which is fine because I'm recording it right after each other. I'm just mad because it took me a minute to get all that shit down. So we start the second half with the Beautiful Joe Collection. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7, and Volume 8. Now, it's funny because this is only half the series. The series is originally like 50 or 52 episodes, and Gion only got the first 26. So we only have the first 26 dubbed, which means you have to go out of your way to find the rest of them subbed. Which, ironically, I can't even imagine this in Japanese, just because of how American Beautiful Joe was always as a video game character and just an anime character, period. So that I'm a little paranoid. I haven't seen the second season, but the first season ends on such a basic note that it doesn't seem like it would have a second season. So I am a little curious about what the second season is, and if anyone's watched the second season of the anime, let me know if it's good or not. The first season's pretty cliche, but it's good for what it's based on, which is a very cliche video game at the same time. So it was a good anime. I got the cool figure that's over there. I would suggest getting it, even because the first 26 episodes does have closure. It's kind of like 2 stories and 1 unbedding. So Beautiful Joe, everybody. Beautiful Joe. Go, go, baby! Next up, one of the newer releases from Funimation. Wait, am I doing this right? No, I'm not. Okay. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. The first 4 parts, because the 5th part currently hasn't come out. The 5th part doesn't come out until next month, which I'm looking forward to, because I've been wondering about how this shit ends. And I know there are 2... I got spoiled by my friend TJ about 2 things in the series. I know Roy Mustang loses his eyes at one point in the series. And I believe there's a portion where Scar is supposed to do something really epic. And I believe Al, quote-unquote, dies at some point. Are the 3 things I was spoiled on, but I don't know for sure. I know the eye thing is probably true, but I'm not totally sure what the epic thing is from Scar, or if Al actually dies. I mean, considering how the first series ended with Al becoming human and Ed, quote-unquote, dying, being trapped into a different world and shit, it was kind of mindfuckery. So we'll see. But anyways, the second part, him killing Lust is one of my favorite scenes in this part. The third part, we're introduced to Olivia. She is a G. She makes I forget the name of her brother, ironically. I know Armstrong is the family name, but I forget his name because they always call him Armstrong. But yeah, she beat the shit out of her brother. And then the 4th part, which is even more ridiculous for multiple reasons. I believe it's either this one or the third one. We find out about the origins of Father, and that kind of fucked with me for a minute. I was like, what the fuck? And they explain Hohenheim the right way instead of the bullshit way, which is essentially, oh, he used the Philosopher's Stone to keep himself immortal and shit, and he kept doing that with his quote-unquote girlfriend, and he left his girlfriend, he's trying to die, but they won't let him and shit. Like, I mean, that was cool when I didn't know about the Brotherhood and about the manga version, but now I know about the manga version. The first version seems kind of bullshit, but I mean, honestly, both series are both still good. But the first one loses some of its merit because you know there's a second, more straight to the point version. But yeah, Brotherhood. Can't wait until part 5. Like the video, thumbs up the video if you can't wait for part 5 either. Yeah, I don't know why people do that in videos. It's always like, even saying that. I tried to say what most people would put in annotations. So fucking stupid. Anyways, next thing up, XXholic, the complete collection. It's funny because I bought this at a con last September and have yet to fucking watch it. I've only watched 5 episodes, and I think because it's not as interesting, or I just haven't been bothered, or the clamp arc style is really weird to me. Like, if anyone's watched this or watched this series in particular, almost every character looks way too long. Have like ridiculously long arms, ridiculously long legs. It's just a ridiculously weird art style for me personally. But I need to finish this before I give an opinion on it. Fully coolie, do. Now I believe this is actually in the OVA, which I didn't originally know. But then again, it was 6 fucking episodes, so originally I should have guessed that. I believe this probably has one of my favorite ending soundtracks. Period, in anime. Like, this is one of my favorite songs, like the whole like that was my shit. That was my shit. On Adult Swim, this was my shit. So the Blu-ray, I haven't actually watched the Blu-ray, but I've already watched the series, so I know the series is fucking good. It just depends on when I'm in the mood to watch something ridiculously random and crazy and fucking ridiculous. It just depends if I'm in the mood, quote unquote. But yeah, good series. I can't tell you how it is on Blu-ray, but good fucking series. Just recently finished watching this, and I don't know if my review for this will be up by the time I post this video, but if it is, you already know my thoughts on this, and if it isn't, wait for the goddamn review. But it is a good series, I will say that much, and I need to get season 2. Just haven't had the time. I know they have a save edition that just came out a little while ago, but I want like the Viridian collection, even though I shouldn't. Like, I wouldn't mind paying more, because I don't want like this, and then I don't want another one that has fucking green bars on the side that says save edition. Like, I kind of want both of the Viridian collections. I believe this is the Viridian collection. It doesn't actually tell me, does it? No, it doesn't. I'm believing this to be the Viridian collection though. But yeah, really good series. It's become one of my newer favorite harems, even though I don't think it's a harem. Okay, I might as well get this out of the way. Naruto Shippuden 1, 2, 3. Well, I haven't bought 4 or 5 or 6 at this point. Time and me not caring. That's really what it is. I'm not going to go through my opinions of Shippuden, because that would be that's an entire video in itself that, you know, if you want me to make, let me know. But me personally, yeah, Shippuden. I know that seems like a dick thing. I know that seems like a dick move, but Shippuden. I mean, there's so many people talk about Naruto, it's kind of like, oh yeah, Shippuden, let's single out Naruto in your collection and talk about that for 30 minutes. Alright, next up, one of the series I just recently, like really recently, like maybe a week ago, recently finished. Durarara. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure the review for this isn't out currently as you're watching this, but if it is, you know my thoughts. If it's not, really fucking good series. This actually moved itself into my top 10 in terms of favorite series. Aniplex. Better packaging with the collection, because this isn't cutting it. Still good series, but packaging kind of annoys me. And hopefully when they finally get the license to Blue Exorcist, they don't fuck with the packaging. But anyways, yeah. Durarara, or durr, is the other way I like to say it, because it's funny. Durr! But yeah, good series. Bakano, which is funny because it's by the same creator. It's durr! But I have actually not finished this. I believe I'm 5 or 6 episodes in on this, and it has 16. I'm not into this one as much as I was the Durr. And it's funny every time I do that. But yeah, when I finish it, I'll give my thoughts on this too. But for right now, it's all right. But I like Durr more than I like this. It's still funny to make that noise, even if I was bullshitting that. Needless people lied to me. They told me this was good. Luckily, I didn't ask people, so I can't blame anyone but myself for this. The dub is okay, mediocre, and the show itself is just fucking stupid on like 20 different levels. And it's sad because the final episode in the first part of this is actually somewhat, makes you a little curious, but not curious enough for me to go get the fucking second part and spend, what was it, $40, $35, $40. I don't know why I don't know why people like this one so much, because this is not good. Not good. Just saying. To me personally, I didn't enjoy it this much. I give this thing like a D. I can't really review it because I haven't seen the whole thing. I've only seen the first half, and I'm not really caring enough to see the second half. I believe I've watched, how many episodes is this? I believe I've watched the first 4 episodes of this. It's around the same level where I just don't give a fuck because the dub once again is mediocre and the story is kind of bullshit. Haven't finished this. Actually, I didn't finish this DVD. At least unless I finish the DVD. I need to finish at least the DVD. But I'm not liking that so much. Desert Punk. The entire series. I think I've only watched like the first 4 episodes. It's actually pretty funny. I just need to finish it. So I can't give a full thoughts on this yet. But do need to finish this. I don't want this fucking video to be an hour, but it might be. Steam Boy won this from TMT. Naruto Ricky, haven't watched it, so really no thoughts on this. Hajime no Ippo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Haven't actually finished this yet. Mainly, I kind of stopped collecting these for a while, mainly just because I found out that a lot of the DVDs for these are missing, so it kind of killed my inspiration. But from what I've watched, which I believe this is I've only watched 20 episodes? Seriously? This is only 20 episodes? I feel like I've watched more than that. But yeah, apparently I've only watched 20 episodes. And I enjoyed the hell out of this. I'm serious. For a boxing anime, I enjoyed the shit out of this. And the dub is funny as fuck to me. This is really good. I just need to finish it. So, Hajime no Ippo. Fighting Spirit! Recently bought. Haven't watched. But I have watched the series in Japanese. High School of the Dead. Japanese good. The manga's good. There's a little bit too much fan service and random ridiculous shits in the anime, but I can't judge the dub because I haven't watched the dub fully yet, so stay tuned for a future review on this. Okay, remember when I was talking about I got all the Pokemon movies out of the way? I lied. 5th movie. This is actually the one I should have replaced the first, because honestly what happened, I believe, is I ripped off the original plastic cover for this. So what I ended up doing is taping like the sides of it back, and you can actually tell because the paper looks like shit. And surprisingly, for a movie I've done for something that I actually ripped the paper off of, surprisingly it's still a good, what's the word? It's still in good shape. And the disc, I believe, it's fine. Yeah, the disc is fine. The disc is actually in really good quality. I do need to replace this though, because it looks like shit. I actually enjoyed this movie. It's alright. I wouldn't put it on par with the first 4 movies, but it is alright. And the music, and I like the score in here. The music in here was really fucking good to me, personally. Yu Yu Hakusho. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of like Naruto. What can I possibly say? I've already posted my thoughts on this, so you know I enjoyed it. It took me 3 tries to get through the entire series, but fuck, I got through it and it's enjoyable. This is probably the most effort I've ever put into trying to get into a series, because I've never tried to watch a series like 3 times. which I don't think I actually mentioned. The first time was on when I was younger and I didn't care for it. The second time is when I got all the way up. I got all the way up to like episode 24, and then I gave up. And the third time would be this time, and I actually got through the series, and it was actually really enjoyable. So I do understand why people like it so much. So yay, Yu Yu Hakusho. Never will be my like favorite, but it is one of my favorites now. NIS box sets, Magnaria. This actually bumped its way up to my second favorite shoujo, next to Azumanga Daioh. This is really fucking good. I enjoyed the hell out of this. I can't wait for the second season that comes out, I believe, later on this year, I believe. The second season comes out. It's either later on this year or the beginning of next year. I'm not totally sure when, but I'm looking forward to that, and this is awesome. And I know NIS is going to pick that up because, oh god, it sold so fucking well. This thing sold really well. The premium editions, and this actually came in pretty good. Got sold out, so I know this is gonna have I know NIS is gonna pick this up, but this is really good. I suggest any shoujo fan grab this. This is really good to me personally. Then we have the Toradora series, which is a pretty decent. It's a pretty good shoujo. Me personally, not my favorite for many reasons. Well, actually, there's really only one reason. I just don't like the ending of the series, and that's what killed it for me personally. I'm also planning to sell these, mainly because they're these slight. There's nothing wrong with the DVDs, but for whatever reason, when I got them in the box, there's like these bullshit bins on them. They're really they're not something you would see at first glance. It's something you would actually have to pay attention or rub your hand around the box to feel. But it's they're still in good condition. So I plan to either sell these or get rid of these. So to get like the smaller edition, because I don't care about having the premium edition of Toradora. So if anyone wants these, let me know. PM me. I'm telling you guys to let me know about a lot of things, ironically. But then this Get It video will probably be like 50 minutes, if not an hour. I'm afraid to look at the time on here, actually. But it's fine, because we're almost done. Rama. Shitty Warner Brothers sticker mark here. I'm only halfway through this, so I can't get a full opinion, but I've been enjoying it so far. And I believe three more things. Hunter x Hunter, haven't watched it, so I can't give an opinion on it. To me, the best part of Naruto, the beginning of it, right here. For anyone who wants to know, I did get the flipper thing fixed. They sent me a new box, so I now have working flippers, and I'm happy, so very happy about that. So, yeah. Flippers. But yeah, once again, it's Naruto. I can't really say anything. And the final thing would be Samurai Champloo. And I find this ironic considering I bought this right before the whatchamacallit collection came out. Like the smaller collection and the Blu-ray came out for this. I was like, yeah, but me personally, since I don't give a fuck about Blu-ray enough, not a big deal, but also fucking serious. I like this. Me personally, I like this more than Cowboy Bebop, and that's a ballsy statement. But me personally, a lot of people prefer Cowboy Bebop. I prefer this. I don't know why. I just Cowboy Bebop is good. I just prefer Samurai Champloo to it. But anyways, that was the entirety of my collection. I literally have talked for, how long have I talked for? I have literally talked for about 46 minutes, if I add up both of those parts together, if not. And I hope you enjoyed, since you guys wanted it. So now what I have to do is I have to painstakingly put all this shit back, because it's all on the floor. All my shit's on the floor. Luckily, I put the first half back in the drawers, but all this shit's on the floor. My bed is clean, and all of it has to go back up in there. So, post a video response showing me your anime collection. Let me see you go through the pain of showing your shit off. This is... Oh man, this was actually kind of annoying. I spent almost an hour. I've literally spent an hour on the video. This is the longest amount of time I've spent recording a video. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, this is the longest I've ever spent recording a fucking video. The things I do for... wow, this is... and I'm still recording. Anyways, so leave your comments and your thoughts on the series. If you got any suggestions for a series, put them in the comment section below. Please don't fucking suggest Hitman Reborn, Fairy Tail, Toriko, or fucking Flame of Recca, or what else? I think those are the main things I don't really want to hear. Oh, Raid Master. Don't suggest obvious shit. Don't suggest Code Geass or Death Note and shit like that. Suggest things that are really obscure and that I don't know of, because I'll be more inclined to, you know, pick them up. Don't just suggest random shit I already know. I bet you I'm still gonna get a comment and go, you should watch Fairy Tail. Oh, god damn it. But anyways, if you watch the entirety of this video, I want you to put in the comment sections, Nami mousepad boobies. Yeah, Nami mousepad boobies. Because that seems like something really random. So put that in the comment section if you watch the entirety of the video. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Comment if you want to comment. Like if you want to like. If you like this so much, I don't know why you would have, but if you like this so much and you want to favorite it. And subscribe somewhere on this motherfucking box that we call a screen. So, until then, actually I just realized the camera's been holding crooked the entire time. Peace. See you later, guys.